It's week 4 of the 2042 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's gonna be a good one. Coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at week 4. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a short gain of 1. And they're going to have a first down. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He gets him 4, so already they've got 2nd and 1 coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. Third and a lone yard coming up. A give up the middle to Evans. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. First down, he takes the snap. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. From the 38. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down. Give to Evans from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's a throw. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
First down, Mexico City.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Connecting on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking slant route complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll throw it yet again. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. From the gun on 3rd down. That's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives them the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They go play action on 1st. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense ready to take the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take on. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. They finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Evans straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This is Evans. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They're running the option, short side. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Mexico City first down.
Back to throw. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
6-yard loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Pass play now. Looking right, and he finds him. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running left is Evans. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's in. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Complete over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it, touchdown! So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. Throw left side, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing it again here. Stays in. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
That brings us to halftime. Just a 4-point game thus far. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Has this at the 6. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll send their tight end right. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Catch made over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Running it with Evans. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From midfield now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He has the 1st over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That one's complete, right side. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. He finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27. He's got Watson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll give him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17. Throwing the out route complete. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If
That's
it's defensive, you got a 1st down here. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. Diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And he's in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Here we go, right up the gut. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 3. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He'll take this at the 10. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Back out runs their offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Evans. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 38. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Evans on the carry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Hauled in left side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Third down, 1 yard to go. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the... Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll start this series with an option left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And that'll be a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Cut out left. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And they're going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give up the middle to Evans. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 29. Hits him on the out route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the red zone now. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Evans. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On first down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by only 3. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw it. He has the 1st over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Trying to set this up quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Looking for it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Give to Evans from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. outruns their offense to take over. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Back to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He picks up 15 on the play, and it'll give him a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. That one's complete over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And this one does not go far. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for your day.